Yo, how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
I'm your girl, Toya.
And this is the BeDifferen Podcast. Welcome back to the BeDifferen Podcast. This is I'm your host, Solomon, here with my mom.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Toya.
Oh, yeah, man. Y'all know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts, all the BeDifferen Podcasts. I forgot.
Yeah, you messed it all the way up. But y'all already know what you can do. Go follow us on our social media pages, Instagram @_BeDifferen Podcast, X @_BeDifferen Pod, and YouTube, BeDifferen Podcast. God, we forgetting everything tonight.
Yeah, man, we're just gonna go ahead and get into this episode.
Yeah, before we get into it, shout out to our little cousin King.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be he's a little entrepreneur, and the AKA chapter in Tupelo, I can't remember the chapter's name. They're hosting a little entrepreneur pop-up shop tomorrow at the St. Paul Christian Life Center, and King is gonna be there selling his lemonade. It's called Kingsley's Concoctions.
Yeah, he gonna be saying lemonade and pound cake
and caramel cake.
I knew he was saying two cakes. Mm-hmm.
So shout out to him. He called me. He said, "Toy, when can I come on the podcast?" So we gonna have to get him on here for y'all.
Oh, yeah, man, for real. Shout out to him.
Yeah, congrats and shout out to Bree, his mama, for getting him involved and stuff. Keep doing what you're doing, girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
The first thing I got, congratulations to our friend Mr.Will Echoles from Houston. He was named one of the SEC's Impact True Freshman. He's he'll be going to Ole Miss. Well, he's already at Ole Miss. Defensive lineman. He was ranked number 77 overall and number 16 out of defensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations to him.
Oh yeah, man! Shout out to him for real. Like we said, we ain't gonna go up there and do big things.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can't wait to see you playing on Sundays, boy. But congratulations to you. Keep doing your thing. I got something different for us today.
What?
Christian Hayden. Christian Hayden is the first black woman to ever win a national diving title in the United States.
Hey, shout out to her, man, for real.
It says Christian Hayden from Hillsborough, New Jersey, is the first black woman to win a national diving title and earn a world championship bid. Hey. Hayden and Henniker, I don't know who that is, but they won the mixed synchronized 3-meter springboard at the USA Diving Winter National Championship, scoring 286 points. Mm-hmm. They became one of the first two black divers to win U.S. national titles. So congratulations to them.
Real. Hey, for real, because that diving, that ain't no tough joke.
Yeah.
For real, that's sport like that. You got to hit that water.
You have to know how to hit
impact,
that water, yeah.
Real.
And like I remember I used to watch it like when Olympics on and they showing the diving competition. You have to know just how far to jump so you won't like hit your head on that board and stuff. That's a dangerous sport.
For real.
Because like you said, the impact when you hit that water.
Exactly. One mishap is over.
It's over with. It can paralyze you for life. But congratulations to her.
For real.
And you know, I hate to sound so stereotypical, but do you think a lot of black people don't get into this sport because a lot of black people don't know how to swim?
Probably, because I sure don't know how to swim.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to swim because you ain't jumping in no shallow water.
You sure ain't. But, I mean, that's a sport that you I see a lot of Asians in this sport, you know. But congratulations to her.
For real, man. Hey, that's different right there.
Let's move on to WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to Angel Reese. She grabbed her 4th consecutive double-double the other night.
Oh, yeah, shout out to her, man. Angel Reese, she been hooping. I guess I'll say she been hooping because she got her 4th consecutive double-double.
She broke the tie with Sylvia Fowles for the longest double-double streak by a Sky rookie in franchise history. So she's breaking records.
Exactly. I'm not saying that she's not, but I don't understand how you shoot 30% from the field and shoot else. That's horrible. That's trash.
I don't understand that either. But
like you would throw a mid-range in there every now and then, but you only shoot one mid-range shot and you shoot 30% from the field. No.
I will admit when I'm wrong. Angel Reese is proving me wrong. Because you remember on earlier episodes, I said I thought she was going to be a bust in the WNBA.
Yeah.
I said that I didn't think she was gonna be able to play her style of ball and be successful. And she's proving me wrong.
Yeah, she's playing. I knew she was gonna be able to go in there hoop, but again, she still needs to develop.
I mean, she has to develop more, but I didn't think she would be this good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so she's proving me wrong and continue to prove me wrong, Angel Reese. I'm rooting for you, girl. So, A'ja Wilson, though.
She been hooping, bro.
That girl liked it.
Hooping, bro.
That
MVP.
Girl liked it.
MVP of the WNBA.
We watched them play Phoenix last night, and Phoenix, like you left and went to the store, and the Aces were down by what, 20?
Yeah, they were down by a lot in the first quarter. They were like 28-12. I want to say.
And then you come back from the store, they down by 3.
Yeah, they were winning the game 44-43.
They came back. But A'ja Wilson had her 8th straight 25-point game last night. And that's the most in the WNBA regular season history.
Well, she gonna most likely be 3-time WNBA MVP.
That girl going for that W. You know, she didn't get it last year.
They say 2-time WNBA.
She has gotten it 2 times, but she didn't get it last year, remember?
Well, I know what I'm saying. She still be 3 times.
Oh, yeah, 3 times. Yeah, she's going for that 3rd MVP title. And, hey, why not? Why
not? She hooping, like real life hooping.
Who you think the top 3 candidates for Rick of the Year in the WNBA?
In my opinion, I'd say probably Cameron Brink. I'll probably say Cameron Brink.
Okay.
Lisa Pili. And I get to Rakia Jackson been balling too on the slick.
According to ESPNW, the top 3 rookie candidates for Rookie of the Year in the WNBA: Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese.
Again, I don't see it.
I don't see Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark should not be on this list. Cameron Brink, yes, because she's been quietly doing her thing in LA. Angel Reese, yes, we just talked about how she just grabbed her 4th consecutive double-double. So, yes.
I mean, Caitlin Clark have had some games too, though, but I don't feel like it's consistent enough.
It hasn't been consistent enough
with of the year.
When you compare it to Cameron Brink and Angel Reese. No, it hasn't been consistent enough. So, I think she's just on this list because of who she is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if you had a vote and based off right now, who you giving it to out of those 3?
Cameron Brink.
I'm torn between Cameron Brink and Angel Reese. Definitely wouldn't give it to Caitlin Clark.
I just can't give it to Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? Watch her throw up layups and miss them and grab rebounds, bro. No, I'm not. No, like, I'm not trying to bash Angel Reese's name at all, but there's no way you in the WNBA, you are a professional women's basketball player, and you throwing up layups and missing them like that.
Yeah.
Like, that is wild.
I agree. Text your folks and tell them we recording. Quit texting us.
What are you talking about? I didn't even. My stuff don't do not disturb. That's your phone.
They in my favorites. That's why. Okay. Of course, there's some more Caitlin Clark controversy this week. They announced the USA Olympic team for the Olympics in Paris that's coming up, and Caitlin Clark did not make the team. Mm-hmm. And
she shouldn't have made the team. Like,
I have the list of the people who did make the team. You have A'ja Wilson, Sabrina. How you say her last name? I said I was gonna go.
I don't know.
Sabrina from the New York Liberty to her. Mm-hmm. Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, Nafisha Collier, Jackie Young, Brianna Stewart, Kelsey Plum, Jewel Lloyd, Chelsea Gray, Alyssa Thomas, and Kalia Cooper. Mm-hmm. People are mad that Caitlin did not make the team. And Rebecca Lobo, y'all know she played college ball. She made a statement on it. She explained why Caitlin Clark didn't make the roster. She said, when it comes to forming the women's Olympic team, it's a 3-year process. They started having training camps back in February of 2022. All of these women you're seeing on the graphic that are reported to have made the roster have played with one another. All of them have had opportunities now over the last several years to learn head coach Reese's system, to learn one another, to learn some of the opponents they are going to face in the international game. Caitlin Clark, through no fault of her own, was not able to participate in any of those training camps.
It makes sense, bro, because she was in college.
Yep.
And plus, how you expect her to come in and make an Olympic team? She haven't even did nothing in the WNBA yet.
Exactly. And then
you gotta make it make sense.
Out of all the women that I just named, whose spot does she really deserve to take?
Exactly.
So I mean, I didn't agree with her making the team anyway, but you know how some people are. They were very upset that she didn't make the team.
Somebody that got snubbed is the girl I be always talking about, Arik. The girl that be getting off, number 24.
I know who you talking about. Yeah, I think she got snubbed too.
I don't know how to say her last name, but yeah, I know Arik.
But I mean, congratulations to the women that did make it, and I think they got a good chance of winning.
Oh yeah, they gonna go out there balling.
Yeah,
they gonna go out there balling. Easy.
And shout out to Diana Taurasi. She turned 42 the other day, and she's still playing at a high level. Just watching her last night,
still hooping, for real.
And she made. I think they said this is her 5th Olympic team. So it's a lot of hard work to make an Olympic team.
Real, though.
You know, it ain't just something you go in and do, but. Congratulations to them. You got anything else for WNBA?
Yeah, I got this right here. It says that this year the WNBA has the highest TV ratings in history attendance since 1998. But the WNBA is expected to lose $50 million this year.
I saw that, but I didn't read why.
It said that the WNBA's average losses, according to the NBA Commission in 2018, Adam Silver, 6 years later, the league's popularity has skyrocketed, but the revenues are still going south. Plenty of factors are at play, such as TV rights and the dependence on the NBA.
You know, TV rights, they do play a huge deal in how much money the league gets. But, like, I'll be looking on my phone sometimes, like, you know, we don't get NBA basketball but one day a week now because of the finals. So I be trying to tune into the WNBA games. It be on channels like I ain't never heard of, like Ion.
Exactly.
I'm like, who gets Ion? Like, if you're gonna put the game on TV, put it on a channel that people get.
Can actually watch it.
Yes, like give us the chance to decide that we don't want to watch
exactly.
it. And then like the game we watched last night, we had to watch it. It's showed on Amazon Prime. What if we didn't have a Prime account? You
exactly.
know,
like why it can't be on regular ESPN?
Exactly, or ABC. You know?
I know what you're saying, or TNT.
Yeah, TNT. So I feel like the TV companies have to do a better job in negotiating contracts to bring the games to the channels that most people subscribe to.
Yeah.
But you got anything else?
Yeah, I didn't know this either. I saw this earlier today too, but it was old because it's from June the 7th. Nike introduces Elisa Pila as their newest N7 athlete.
What is N7?
I guess that's the name of her shoe. Or whatever, because when I scrolled over, it had the shoes on there too.
Okay.
The shoes on there
so
too.
she got a shoe contract.
I guess so. So they shout out to her.
Yeah. Asia getting her shoe coming pretty soon.
For real, hey, the women, they doing
I think they getting their money, and more people are, you know, tuning in because it's exciting. You ready to move on to football? You got something else?
Nah, I think that's all I got on WNBA.
One more thing about the WNBA. The Fever played. What's the team in Atlanta? I don't even know Atlanta what.
Talking about the women team? I don't know.
I don't either, but they beat them last night, and Aaliyah Boston tied her career high for 27 points.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so
shout out to them. Got them another win.
She came from South Carolina, done state product. But anyway, let's move on to some football. Jaden Daniels, he finally signed his contract today. His contract is for hold on, y'all. Washington first round pick Jaden Daniels officially signed his 4-year, fully guaranteed $37.7 million deal that also includes a 5th-year option.
Hey, shout out to him, man. I feel like he's going to go to Washington and do some good things.
I think he's going to do some very good things in the first year. You know, I think he's ready for their role. And if Washington give him something, some people he could use, some receivers, I think he'll do a great job. Breaking news. The NFL ruled that the Falcons had improper contact with Kirk Cousins, Darnell Mooney, and Charlie Warner prior to the start of the 2024 league year and will be forced to forfeit its original 2025 first-round draft pick.
And pay a fine of $250,000.
Yep. And the GM got fined too, right?
Yeah, $50,000.
Yep. So, I don't know what they did.
You know what I'm saying? What, like...
From another article I read said that like you could talk to the player, you can talk to the player's agent, but no member of the organization can talk directly to the player. Yeah. And that's what they did, okay. And the league found them guilty of that. So, but anyway, moving on, talking about contracts.
Hey, Trevor Lawrence just said that Trevor Lawrence got that paid.
Trevor Lawrence. Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence reached an agreement on a 5-year, $275 million extension, including $200 million guaranteed, $142 million at signing.
That's a lot of money,
That's
man.
a lot of money for somebody that...
Bro.
Well, I ain't going to say he ain't produced because he is producing. They're getting better year by year.
Yeah. So, but that's a lot of money right now, though.
That's a lot of money right now.
They think about, like CD Lamb, they ain't got paid. Dak Prescott didn't want to get paid now because he looking at Trevor Lawrence like he didn't got paid and he ain't doing nothing. I
was going to bring that up, but before I bring that up, let me say this. With that new contract extension, that makes Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow both tied for the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL.
Bro, these contracts finna go up.
And just like you said, yesterday's price ain't today's price.
These contracts about to go
Jerry
up.
Jones better go and pay Dak because
exactly.
like you just said.
CD too.
Dak looking at Trevor Lawrence like he got $55 million and he ain't done nothing. And I done took my team. They ain't made it past the first round, but you know.
Dak, he got stats.
Yeah. Jerry, you gonna have to pay Dak, and like Simon just said, you gonna have to pay CD. CD Lamb gonna have to get paid because the highest paid wide receivers per year. Mm-hmm. AJ Brown at the top of the list with $32 million.
Hey, he getting that money too.
And you know CD gonna want more than that.
Yeah.
And I feel like, honestly, if I'm being honest, he deserves more than that. He's a better wide receiver than AJ. So Jerry Jones,
he gotta come over something.
We're gonna have to go and pay that.
Parsons have to get paid too.
Michael Parsons gotta get paid. Yes. So I mean,
you got to figure something out.
That's why them tickets so high.
For real, though. For real.
Them tickets expensive, but we'll see, Jerry. Go get that checkbook out, man. Quit playing. Mike Thomason, Pittsburgh Steelers.
You ain't even finished the list of the receiver.
Oh. All right. The highest paid wide receivers per year. Number 5, Devontae Adams at $28 million. Mm-hmm. Jalen Waddle at $28.25 million.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, $30 million. Amon-Ra St. Brown, $30.02 million. Excuse me. And like I said, AJ Brown, $32 million. Mm-hmm.
They get paid though.
And real. AJ and Amon-Ra St. Brown, they just signed new contracts. Yeah. So
I'm surprised Justin Jefferson ain't over here, but they said, like I said, it's by a year.
Yeah.
Per year.
And I end up telling this is 2 weeks old, so this before Justin signed his deal. So, but I mean, again, it goes back to you gonna have to pay these people now.
For real though, you gotta pay
them. Mike Thompson, him and Pittsburgh agreed to a 3-year contract extension.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I saw that.
I like that move.
Yeah, he a good coach.
Yeah, I like that move. I like that give a man what he's worth. He's never had a losing season at Pittsburgh, and he's had some challenges these past couple of seasons.
Though. He still managed to pull it out and get a winning record.
Yeah, and honestly, I think he's going to have a challenge this season trying to coach Russ. I would not be surprised if Russ gets pulled.
Yeah. I
would not be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. But his play might make him get pulled too, though.
That's what I'm saying. His play. And then I saw something on social media that said Russ think Justin Fields will be great in a non-quarterback role. I mean,
Justin Fields a quarterback,
man. He's a quarterback.
That's a quarterback,
yes, he
bro.
is.
He just ain't had the opportunity to show what kind of quarterback he can be.
Yeah, he's a quarterback. But speaking of quarterbacks, did you see who the Vikings named as their QB1?
Who? Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold.
I knew that was coming. I'm not mad at that, bro, because I don't feel like J.J. McCarthy was ready to start. I feel like what they doing with him is what needs to be done. They need to build and let him develop a little bit, then come in and start.
I disagree. If I'm Justin Jefferson, I want to win now. I just signed this huge contract with y'all, and this the quarterback y'all gonna give me?
Sam Darnold not bad though.
He ain't good.
He better than coming in a rookie with nothing.
I think JJ would be okay.
I like what they doing. I feel like it's better in the long run because Sam Darnold is decent enough to get the job done, just like how Kirk Cousins was. Then you build JJ McCarthy, he gonna lead them to the Super Bowl.
So you saying patience, but
yes,
I bet Justin Jefferson ain't thinking patience.
He gonna produce regardless.
Not if Sam Darnold can't get him the ball.
If the line blocks, Sam Darnold's gonna throw him the ball. Justin Jefferson is a good receiver the way he can get open. Just throw him the ball. In any radius throwing the ball, he's gonna make a play.
We'll see, but
so his numbers shouldn't change because of Sam Darnold.
We'll see, but I said, I don't think it's a good move, but it's an interesting move. I'm gonna be interested to see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But records, y'all know records are meant to be broken. Do you think Calvin Johnson's single season receiving yards record would be broke? The numbers for that record. He had the most receiving yards with 1,964.
I feel like it could be, but it's gonna be hard though.
Out of Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, CD Lamb, if it were to be broken, who you think gonna break it out of them four?
Tyreek.
Tyreek came close.
He was the closest, but probably CD or Justin Jefferson. The only reason I say CD because if you count playoff games in that season too, I feel like he can go. His team will go farther than the other three. Even Jamar Chase too, but I don't feel like Jamar Chase is explosive enough to have that type of season.
I don't think playoffs are counted because you remember Dallas, the Lions had horrible seasons with Megatron. I don't even think they made the playoffs with him. So I think those are just regular season numbers.
You're right. So I mean, I still give to Tyreek Hill.
I think Tyreek Hill. And it's because when he catch the ball, he's so fast.
Exactly. He gets so many yards after catch by itself as it is.
Mm-hmm. Whereas I feel like with the other three, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, CD Lamb, they have so many 50-50 balls.
Exactly. And then if they do catch, they catching some slight little drag routes.
Right. It's nothing like significant like Tyreek. But and Megatron, he said, he was like, it's ultimately going to get broken. Yeah. So he's forward. He's just waiting to see who's going to break it. Yeah. But that's all I got for football.
Yeah, I don't got nothing for football.
Y'all ready to talk about the NBA?
Yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. The game is a blowout, so we stopped watching. We can go ahead and record.
For real, man.
But as of right now, it's over with. It's 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Mavericks are winning 122-84.
Yeah. You said how many seconds?
19.2.
I got 19.2 now.
19.2 seconds. The game leading scores, Jason Tatum had 15 for the Celtics.
Yep.
Luka had 29 for the Mavericks. Rebounds, dang, the Celtics' highest rebound was Tatum with 5.
Yeah, Derek Lively had 12.
And assist-wise, Al Horford had 4 and Kyrie had 6.
Yeah, and Kyrie also had 21 points too to go with that. But I knew the Mavericks was going to win tonight, though. They had to make it interesting.
The way the Mavericks came out playing tonight and kept the lead, I thought they were going to do that when they played Thursday night.
Yeah, not last night, but
Wednesday night. Whenever was game 3, I thought they was going to come out playing like that. And they did come out playing like that, but they couldn't hold it.
They couldn't hold on. Yeah, they got tired.
Yeah, and that's what I kept saying tonight when we were watching the game in the early stages. I was like, they got their lead, but Boston going to go on a run. And the Mavericks going to be tired and Boston going to win the game.
Mm-hmm. But I knew the Mavericks going to win. The NBA set up.
Well, it's a final now. The Mavericks won 122-84.
Chelsea going to close it out in 5 in Boston. Yeah, I know they had to make it interesting. It couldn't be a sweep.
So you saying the Celtics going to win
in 5? Yes, in Boston.
In Boston.
That's how they play.
Okay. And I still think the Celtics going to win. I don't know if the NBA is ready to lose their money yet. So the Mavericks might win and go to game 6.
They not winning in Boston.
I don't think so either. But one thing I did notice, even though the Mavericks were at home, they weren't getting the calls.
Exactly. Like, it was like
they were not getting the calls.
It was just they was getting some. They was getting some, but it was going both ways. Because in Game 3 they didn't get none, but tonight they got some calls.
Yeah, they got some calls tonight. They did. And also sticking with the NBA Finals, Kristaps Porzingis. Mm-hmm. He's game to game. He injured something in his leg in Game 3. It's a whole bunch of words that I don't know, but he's day to day, and like he was a scratch in Game 3. He was not available, and tonight he was available in certain cases, like if foul trouble. It was like, something crazy happened.
Man,
he was available to play.
I'm playing, bro. I'm not finna sit out, bro. They need me out there.
Yeah, because they definitely need him. Yeah, and Dallas, the players that hadn't been hitting shots were hitting shots tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that boy name that was hitting them threes tonight? Washington.
Yeah.
So, and Kyrie had a good game tonight. So. That's what it's gonna take.
Derrick Jones had a better game tonight too.
Yeah, the players that were hitting the shots when the Mavericks played the Timberwolves were hitting shots tonight. And this is the first game of the finals that they actually been hitting shots. So Game 5 Sunday, Boston probably gonna close it out in Boston. So Boston wins Sunday. Who your finals MVP?
Jaylen Brown, no question. That's aggressive. No question, Jaylen Brown.
Over Drew Holiday?
Yes. Drew Holiday just an important factor needed in order to win. Jaylen Brown has been the finals MVP.
I agree that it has not been Jason Tatum.
They're going to give it to Jason Tatum.
They're going to give it to Jason Tatum because they want him to be the face of Boston so bad. So they're going to give it to him.
I've been saying Jaylen Brown the best player.
Yes, you have, man. Jaylen Brown, I think Jaylen Brown deserve it. And if they gave out a defensive award for the finals, that would definitely be Drew Holiday. Because Drew Holiday has been playing some great defense.
Jaylen Brown been playing some monster defense too.
He's been playing some great
defense. And then I ain't even gonna take nothing from Jason Tatum because he been balling too. It's just I don't feel like they should be giving him all this media coverage when it's clear that he don't look like the best player on the floor.
Right.
Regardless of what his stats look like. Because like I was saying, Game 1 and 2, he was one shot of a rebound and assist from a triple-double both games. One rebound, one assist on the game. Then the third game, he went crazy. Him and Jaylen Brown both went for like 30 points.
Yep.
So like, I'm not taking nothing from him, but he only had one good standout game. The first two games, it didn't even look like he had a triple-double. I just knew that because I went back and looked at the stats like I always do.
I agree. Yep. And you know something else. What did your papa say when we were down there in Game 3?
They was over 100 points. Every time the Mavs got hit under 100 points to sell to win.
And guess what? They had 122 tonight.
And they won, yep.
And they won, yep. So, like I said, Game 5 Sunday, we'll all be tuned in.
For real.
UConn coach. Connecticut's Dan Hurley has turned down the Los Angeles Lakers' 6-year, $70 million offer in return to chase a third straight national title, sources tell ESPN. So he turned down a head coaching job with the LA Lakers.
I would have too. I don't want to coach the Lakers. Like, yes, you got to look at both the positive and the negative sides.
And we've talked about this on an earlier episode.
And then if I'm him, I'm not coaching the Lakers, bro. I can tell by how he coached UConn. He loved coaching college, bro. And like the authenticity, or however you say it, of college basketball.
Authenticity.
Of college basketball. The NBA is fake. NBA is scripted. Don't matter how you can say them boys out there playing hard, because they are, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be set up to how the NBA want the game to be set up. College is real. Them boys out there literally playing their tails off, like I said, playing like this. They know this is gonna have to pay and provide for their family for the rest of their life. How it's supposed to be.
I get what you're saying, but it's the LA Lakers.
Exactly.
And that's a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, you can put on your resume that you coached the LA Lakers. I mean,
I wouldn't want that on my resume.
It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. You know, like you said, like we said on the earlier episode when we discussed this, it's the LA Lakers, the perks that come with being a part of the LA Lakers organization.
You in California, money, the vibes, everything is there.
And we know you're not coaching LeBron, but on paper, you're LeBron James is arguably one of the greatest basketball players ever. Head coach.
Yes.
You're Anthony Davis's head coach. You get to work with the great Gina Buzz. I mean, the perks of it.
Right.
But like you said, I agree. It is a downside to it. It's the LA Lakers. And the LA Lakers fan base expect championships.
Exactly.
Nothing less. So, I mean... Personally,
go ahead.
Personally, would I have taken the job? Probably so. But I can, at the same time, I can understand why he didn't too. Would you have?
No, like I said, I wouldn't want to be the coach of the LA Lakers. I don't care about the name of the LA Lakers. I know what it comes with, all that, but I wouldn't want to be the coach of the LA Lakers. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't.
We'll see, but with him turning the job down, now the Lakers have pushed their main focus to JJ Redick. That's what
they should have been. They should have been put their focus on him from the jump. Him and LeBron literally be having coaching talk on their podcast, breaking down film. How they would be if he was their coach in the film room.
That's what Stephen A. was saying on First Take this morning. And Stephen A. also brought up these two names, Mark Jackson and Steve Van Gundy.
Yeah, Mark Jackson.
Not Steve, Jeff Van Gundy. What you think?
Mark Jackson wouldn't be bad, though. Because you know he know how to put together a team.
Yes, that's why.
He know how to put together a team.
And I feel like the league never gave him another chance after he left, after he was fired from Golden State.
Yep.
And that's why I never give Steve Kerr any credit because Mark Jackson built the Golden State Warriors that we know. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I think Mark Jackson would be good. I think he would know how to coach LeBron because you're going to have to bring somebody in there that LeBron respects.
Yeah.
So, but the Lakers still need a coach. If y'all want to apply, send Jenny Bush your resume.
For real, though.
Speaking of LeBron.
But I say JJ Redick.
He's the best. And then I had heard about Rajon Rondo being an option, too. I think he would be good, too. That's another player LeBron respects.
For real, yeah. For real.
But Kevin Garnett says Luka Doncic is the only player in a position to break LeBron James' scoring record. So let's just put this in perspective. Let's say LeBron puts up his career averages for 2 more years and then retires. This means that if Luka averaged 35 points per game for the next 10 years and didn't miss a single game, he'll still fall short of LeBron's record by 4,149 points. Literally an unbreakable record.
Yeah, ain't nobody breaking that, bro.
Literally an unbreakable record. So, I mean...
Unless you just come in off a rookie, like, scoring, averaging 25 a game, like how Bron was, making it that many consistent playoff games.
Yeah.
You ain't nobody gonna beat that record, bro.
Yeah, I agree, so.
Ain't nobody beating that one. At all.
But, my bad, y'all. But before we get out of here, we got some sad news to report. NBA legend Jerry West passed away the other day. And for y'all that don't know, he's the guy that they allegedly pairing the logo off after. And he was the only player in NBA history to win Finals MVP on the losing team. The year he won it and the Lakers didn't win the championship, he averaged 37.9 points per game. This was his final stats. 4.7 rebounds per game. 7.4 assists per game. He was 49% from field goal and 83.9% from the free throw line.
Hey, there's some numbers right there, boy.
And his team still didn't win.
For real, though. There's some numbers, though. Monster numbers.
Yes. But, of course, our thoughts and prayers are with his family.
Man, for real,
and the entire NBA family. He did a lot for the game.
Hey, yeah, like, for real, though.
Yeah, like I said, he was Mr. Logo.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, everybody know the logo. Jail with
everybody know it, but the NBA won't acknowledge it. Because if they did, that means they got to pay him for using his likeness.
Yeah.
So that's why I said allegedly. It's him.
Yeah. But that's just a common thing.
Yeah, everybody, it's something that everybody knows, but legally, you know, that's the paralegal talking to me, y'all. But you got anything else? It's hot in here.
Yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. I got to be different quote. Yep. Be different quote of the week for this week is: perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince Lombardi,
Green Bay Packers. All right, y'all. Until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Remember, be different.
Peace. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Be Different Podcast. Make sure to listen and download the Be Different Podcast every Saturday at 2 o'clock and every Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, all at the Be Different Podcast.
As always, y'all know you can follow us on social media. Instagram @_Be Different Podcast. Twitter @_Be Different Pod. Go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Be Different Podcast.